going on, everyone? My name's Obi and welcome back to Courtside Financial. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on another video, and also make sure you hit that like button because it really does go a long way in helping out the channel. Lastly, if you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube, make sure you click that link in the description to join the free Courtside Financial Discord. New promo going on now from February 2nd to March 31st. When you open up your new brokerage account, you'll receive one free stock valued anywhere from $2.50 to $250. And when you make that initial deposit of $100 or more, you'll receive another free stock, and this free stock will be valued anywhere from $8 to $1,600. Lastly, cryptocurrency is now available on WeBull, so you can trade cryptocurrency on the platform with zero commission. Today we're going to be talking about UXIN, ticker symbol UXIN. It's currently 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time here in Michigan, and the stock is currently trading at $1.60. It is up 2.60% for the day and up 1.27% in the after hours. Will UXIN be more than just China? The two biggest trends in the automotive industry right now are electric vehicles and autonomy. It seems like every day somebody who's never invested in a stock before is asking you if a certain stock is the next Tesla stock. With China being the world's biggest EV market, people are overlooking another big thing that's going on that may not be as attractive as battery swapping or supercharging, and that's the used car market. We already know that China wants to build a $306 billion used car market by 2025, and what that could potentially mean for an internet company such as UXIN. Could UXIN actually go on to be a global winner? Well, that's what we're going to discuss in today's video. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is just an opinion piece. I want to reiterate that it's super important to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. For UXIN, people have their eye on the ball when it comes to China's used car market, but I think that there could be more to the story. China has already made it clear that they want to ban internal combustion engines as a whole in the early 2030s. And with that, there's already a ton of restrictions when it comes to manufacturing gas cars, and those restrictions are going to get even tighter and tighter as time passes. So you got to ask yourself, what happens to the existing supply? Does it just go away? I highly doubt it. For decades, places like the US and Japan have been shipping used cars to developing countries, and I think that China, with them wanting to build their used car market, the trend continues there. So in 2019, China actually exported 3,000 cars, and that might seem like a relatively small number, but in fact, China's overall auto market is pretty new relatively. And I'm not just talking about the used car market, which is even newer than that. UXIN CEO Kundai even said that he learned to sell used cars from the US, and that's why he began the business in China. He says that China's used car market didn't start until 2005, which means that the US is about 30 years ahead of China in selling used cars.
You're selling used cars in China.
Yes.
But you're raising money in the US.
Yeah.
Even though you don't sell used cars here in the United States.
Yeah.
Tell us about the decision to raise money here.
But I learned how to sell used car from the United States, right? Because when I was young, I'm very familiar with the CarMax, with the car auction, and Mayhem. That's all very successful company in the United States sell the used car. I think because China, our used car business just started from the year 2005. That's the first time we had the used car in the market. And so I think for that time, the US has already got 20 years, 30 years with the used car industry.
So you have to bear in mind that the overall auto market is still a developing market in China, as it has a long way to go, and the used car market has an even longer way to go. Now my next point is that UXIN is already a global company. Not only are they raising capital in the US and globally, but they're also establishing their footprint in places like Europe. That's right, in 2019 they announced that because the Chinese government is encouraging the export of used cars to overseas markets, that they would be making their move on Europe. China's first export of used cars comes following the government notice issued in late April 2019, which encouraged the export of used cars from China to overseas markets. In early May, the Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Public Security, and the General Administration of Customs launched an initiative in response to this notice. With 10 cities selected as pilots, including Xi'an, the starting point for China's new Belt and Road, Within this initiative, local authorities selected qualified companies as partners to fulfill the exports while ensuring high quality of used cars and comprehensive after-the-sale service. UXIN was selected by the Xi'an government as one of the first companies to join the initiative as a result of its position in China leading the used e-commerce platform and its innovative integrated online and offline platform. Now, as I mentioned in previous videos, they have actually sold their offline units. So this article is from 2019 for anyone who's just tuning into this company. To me, this isn't really that hard to connect the dots or understand. China wants to be carbon neutral by 2065. In the early 2030s, they want to entirely ban internal combustion engines. They don't want the existing supply to go to waste. That would be throwing away money. So they don't want the ICE vehicles. It only makes sense to let companies sell them overseas. That's a win-win for China. You're getting those vehicles out of China, you're collecting a profit, and ideally an internet company like UXIN makes money. It's a win-win for them. By the way, if you put yourselves in the shoes of a consumer, if you're buying a car from overseas, you want as much detail and information on that car as possible. UXIN to me delivers the most thorough car buying experience out of all the used car companies. Lots of detail on their app and website, and they're backed by Baidu, a global Chinese tech giant. So with all that being said, I think down the road, maybe not this year, maybe not next year, this is an area where we really see an internet company like UXIN shine. That's going to be it for this video. I want to know what you think about UXIN being a global company. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below. I'll link the free Discord in the description. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.